So you can see here that I got an Excel sheet and I want to enter employee information over here. So you see that you have a unique ID here, calendar, department, email, name, telephone, title, reports to, and master sheet. So in order for you to export this information, you can actually go to Visio right here, and once you press export, you'll get the same data. So let us show you how to do that. So if you are not sure about this, let me just close this out. Let me not save this. In a blank organization chart, I can actually export this out. Right, there's no organization shape right now at the moment, so I'm just going to keep an executive notch right here, and then I'm going to export this, and on my desktop I'm going to just replace this like 222 team right here. So let's just replace that out, and the organization chart is exported. So let me just go back over here and open this out. So this is the shape that I get. So there's unique ID, calendar, department, and so forth. So not all of them are important. The important ones here are the unique ID itself, the name, the title, and the master shape. So also the reports to is important. Other than that, you can actually delete this out as well. So I'm just going to delete this out right here. So that's the ID one. The department, let's say for example, this is the management department, or the top management, the management right here. Let's say for example, and email, I'm going to add in the name of the staff as well. For example, I'm going to add in something like Sally Berner as the CEO. The title will be CEO right here. Reports to no one. Master shape is 0 because C lies on the top. And telephone number, for example, 7812. All right, just like that. Just add in a telephone number right here. There you go. So Sally Berner at gmail.com. There you go. So that's the information right here. So I can just add in more information. For example, you can see that there's ID1, ID2. That's the ideal structure which is expected to be followed, and over here there's ID2. And for here I'm just going to say pre-production department. So pre-production department right here, this is going to be Robert Dell at gmail.com, just like this. All right, so Robert Dell, telephone number, I'm just going to add in a few numbers right here. All right, there you go. The title will be pre-production manager. There you go. So reports to ID1. So I'm going to say he reports to ID1 right here, and the master shape is going to be 1 because that is his hierarchy right here. So ID3 is going to be a manager as well. So this is going to be for production. I'm not going to add in an email address in case of this. For example, I'm just going to add in test@gmail.com. I just want to add in an information right here, and Yuki Rao, just like that. All right, add in a bunch of numbers for the telephone number right here, and C is going to be the production manager. All right, production manager, and C refers to reports to ID1, just like that. Master shape 1 because C is in the same hierarchy as Robert Dow. So I'm going to say ID4 now, and let's say I'm going to add in something like story, the same thing with pre-production department itself. All right, and C is going to be the story writer, so test@gmail.com, just like that. And C is going to be Yusha Rajal. All right, and the phone number right here, and this is the story writer, that's the title. And C reports to ID2 now, Robert Dow, right? So ID2, there you go, master shape 2 because C is in that hierarchy. So once I do that, I can actually save the Excel sheet, and I'm going to go back into Visio. So here I'm going to import the data now. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to import this, and here you can see that there's option to import information that's already stored in a file or database. So I'm going to go for next, and I'm going to import an Excel file. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to select the desktop version, the YouTube team itself, and I'm going to press next right here. You can see that it is already being used by another program because this is actually linked to this file. So I'm just going to save this out. So I'm going to save this and close this file out. So I'm going to import this now. Next, next, import this, press next, says file doesn't exist, right? This is the file. Next. All right, there you go. So here you can see that you can choose the columns in your data that contains the information that defines your organization. So yes, you need the name itself. Reports to is needed, and first name, because we don't actually have a first name column, I'm going to leave that as it is. So I'm going to press next, and over here you can see that I can add in the data that I want to appear in the organization chart. So name and title is important. I just want email to appear as well, and maybe telephone as well, and even department, just like that. Master shape and reports to is not really needed, so I'm just going to go to next right here. So name is the major important option right here, title, email, telephone, and then finally department. That's fine. So once I do that, I'm going to press next, and you can see that I can choose the field from the data title that you want to add organization chart shape as the data field as well. So now I'm just going to use the master shape as it is, and I'm going to press next. Right, don't include any pictures. Next, and I'm going to leave as it is. I want the widget to automatically break down the organization chart. Press finish, and everything actually comes up as it is, as you can see right here. So you can see that everything is divided according to the master shape. You can see the first name and the last name. You can see the title. You can see the email address, the phone number, and the department they're in, just like that. So you can see that this is how you can import data made in Excel sheet and then bring it into Microsoft Visio. You can also optionally not use the export option. You can have the same titles in an Excel sheet and then import, and it'll work just fine in the same way. So that is how you can import data inside of Microsoft Visio. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.